And so how would that work, Kate, if they were to say, OK, we'll govern, but won't do any deals with, say, the Greens or the Jackie Lambie network?
Yeah. Look, it's not a situation that a major party wants to find itself in minority government. Absolutely not at all. However, the most unstable thing you could do is not have an arrangement for being able to get your legislation through Parliament and to be able to work in a stable manner towards the next election in implementing your agenda. So at the end of the day, whether you exchange letters, whether you have a written agreement with policy concessions, you have to have some sort of arrangement in place for it to work. So at the moment, what both major parties are suggesting is unworkable, and that is that they would have nothing in place. What that would mean is you'd go into the House every time you wanted anything voted on, you wouldn't be sure of the outcome and you wouldn't be sure that anything was going to get up. So yeah, how it would work is to negotiate afresh with whoever is your support base that you manage to garner to get yourself to 50+1 MPs, and put something in place that's going to last for 4 years is what you need.
An interesting scenario where you've got the Premier facing his first election as leader and the opposition leader, Rebecca White, facing her third.
I know. This is, I feel for both of them. I feel for the Premier because he had a majority government. So he doesn't want to be in this position, but 2 of his MPs defected. He found himself in minority. He couldn't prosecute his agenda, went to an early election. So that's difficult for him. Now he's facing his first election because he became Premier during the last term. Rebecca White has been, this will be her third election. She stood down as opposition leader when she lost the last election quite resoundingly. But there was a bit of an internal tussle and she found herself the leader again. She's now going for the third time. And I think that's really running against Labor. You know, much as everyone thinks she's a nice person, it's really running against Labor to be presenting something fresh, even though you could say that some of their policies have a bit of the edge in terms of social welfare attention on the government, and that's where a lot of the cost of living concern is. It's just whether or not she can cut through the third time round.
Indeed. Third time lucky, maybe. We'll see. Associate Professor Kate Crowley from the University of Tasmania. Thanks.
No worries. Thank you.